He's the most afflicted lion I've ever read about, but he still stands strong with grit and determination. His name is Jacob, and he was born in Queen Elizabeth National Park around 2014. As a young lion, he stepped into a wire snare set by poachers. Wildlife veterinarians intervened in time to save his leg. Then in 2020, while ranging near the border with the Democratic Republic of Congo, he encountered a far deadlier trap, a steel gin trap, also known as a bear trap, intended for larger prey like buffaloes or hippos. Jacob managed to free himself, but only by severing most of his lower left hind leg in the process, leaving him with a permanent amputation above the foot. For the next 3 months, he barely moved, as tracked by his satellite collar. Rangers and field staff from the Wildlife Conservation Society eventually located him using a directional antenna. They tranquilized him, cleaned the wound with antiseptic, and administered antibiotics hidden in meat. He got better. 6 months later, poachers poisoned his pride for body parts used in traditional medicine or trophies, wiping out much of his family and leaving Jacob and his brother Tibu to fend for themselves. Soon after, in a territorial clash, a Cape buffalo gored him, tearing into his side and costing him an eye. Experts had predicted that there's no way a three-legged, one-eyed lion can survive. They predicted that he'd starve and die. Yet at 11 years old, he's still thriving due to his clever adaptations in bond with his brother, Tibu. One of such adaptation is the modification in his hunting techniques. Without the speed for traditional lion pursuits, Jacob has shifted to a stealthy, leopard-like strategy. He sets up close-range ambushes in dense vegetations and scrub forests, lying in wait before pouncing or even digging up prey. His primary targets are forest hogs, around 200 kilograms, which healthy lions rarely bother with due to their elusive nature in vegetation. He makes these kills solo or with Tibu, relying on patience and precision rather than power. In this condition, he had swum across a 1.5-kilometer-long river with croc and hippos multiple times. For you to appreciate this, the 1.5-kilometer river he crossed is the longest recorded swim for any lion. Jacob's story reminds us that no matter what life throws our way, we can thrive through grits and determination. May we all win!